Hello， 大家好，我是木木，欢迎大家收听今天的早安英文。
大家好，我叫欧德。
Hello, welcome to Morning English. 早安英文呢是一个为大家免费提供英语教学的频道，每天都会更新。如果你想获得关于英语听说读写的内容，我们都会在这个频道更新。我们的目标是帮助全球的华人学好英语。如果你觉得还不错的话，记得给我们订阅哦。另外，点开小铃铛，这样的话就不会错过其他任何学习视频啦。对了，如果你想获取本节课的完整版笔记，在视频简介或者评论区领取哦。你也可以给这个视频点赞，点赞就相当于自动保存啦。
That's the only Chinese you get today.
I thought you were going to say something else.
Like what? Like oh, 我真的喜欢你们，我爱你们。They already know this. They already know I love them.
对，但是大家永远都不会厌倦听这些非常的 sweet talk. Okay, so today's opening question is, what do you do when you are bored?
What do I do? Alright, see, for me I have a problem. Since I arrived in China and I have a lot of free time. I don't know. I have a lot of free time and I really get bored easily. So these days I am really bored and I have a problem as well. I have a problem with I love to work and I love to study and like studying and work are like my hobby or something like that. But after I finish those stuff, I don't get to do anything because for like when I was a child, I didn't do any hobbies, didn't do stuff like that. So these days I'm trying to maybe learn how to play the piano, maybe draw, do the stuff I wanted to do when I was a kid. Now I do have the chance, so I'm still figuring out what do I do when I'm bored.
You didn't start to do it, do you?
Yeah,
start to play the piano.
Yeah, I
started
learning the piano maybe 3 weeks ago, and I'm starting to.
3周前就开始在课余时间学钢琴。
What about you? What do you do?
When I get bored, maybe I just listen to some music.
Coldplay?
Not only Coldplay, okay?
Okay.
Coldplay is just one of my favorite bands.
If you guys didn't know, like Mumu is a very hardcore Coldplay fan.
I
like,
am. And now I'm diehard fan of Beatles.
If you ever want to buy Mumu a gift, just buy her a ticket to Coldplay and she will marry you.
Maybe.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Who knows?
Alright, now let's move on. What Mumu just told me is so superb.
Superb, I know that.
What is superb? What does superb mean?
Like super good.
Someone is brushing up on their English. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so today what me and Mumu are going to give you guys are words that are called synonyms.
就是一些同义词，就是我们经常会用一些非常简单的词汇。今天我们要教一些高级的词汇来代替这些简单的词汇。
Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, so a synonym basically is what Mumu just told you. It has the same meaning, and we're gonna do 4 words today for you guys. The rest you can find on Baidu. Just write synonyms, and you can find any word you would like on the internet. But today we're going to give you 4 words that are commonly used, but they are used so much that are so common, so we're going to give you synonyms for them. So do you want to start with the first one, Momo?
The first one is we use it every day. Good.
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 Can you give me some synonyms for good?
Some awesome.
Awesome?
Awesome, the one we like to use in the podcast.
Can I say awesome? Like, that's so awesome.
That's so awesome.
I am so awesome
Of course you can say it.
Or something else, some other synonym for...
Can we use it? We just say one word, awesome, right?
Yeah, we can
use it.
I think, well, I'm pretty sure we can say, that's so awesome, I'm feeling awesome today. This day can't get any more awesomer. Sorry for my English. I'm just kidding. Yeah, so let's move on to the next one, which is called superb.
We just talked about this one, right?
Yeah, we just talked about this one, which is called superb.
Superb.
You might not have heard this before, but superb is actually it means like excellent. That means it's really good. So,
非常非常的棒.
Can you give us a sentence for superb?
This was a superb movie.
Yeah, see? This was
非常棒的 movie.
Yeah, exactly. 非常棒的 movie. Well, yeah. And the next one, it's really common, but
really common.
I didn't hear it anywhere in China because people usually tell me 2 things. I am good or I am fine. They don't
I'm great.
Yeah, they don't tell me I'm great. Great is another synonym for good. So if you want to use great, it's alright. So let's say I am feeling great. This movie was great. Yeah, I'm doing great. The stuff like that. So
yeah.
good is not the only word that you can use to describe how you're feeling.
Exactly.
So we gave you three words for good. Now let's move on to the next synonyms. For today, we're gonna give you the opposite of good.
Bad.
Which is bad, yeah. A synonym for bad is awful.
Awful.
Yeah, awful. Can you give us a sentence?
I feel so awful.
Why?
Because I'm just making a sentence.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. What the hell? Okay. Horrible. That was horrible. What you just said was horrible.
What I said just horrible.
Yeah, horrible is another synonym for bad. Horrible means like horrible.
Like today, if you had a bad day, you can say today was horrible, right?
Yeah, today was horrible. You could say today was a terrible day. Terrible is another synonym for bad. So, yeah, terrible, awful, and horrible.
You know what? I will never say the coffee tastes terrible. I like all kinds of coffee.
Yeah, well, for me, some kinds of coffees are awful. And cheese tea is horrible. And moo is terrible. I'm just kidding.
Okay, move on. Let's carry on. Let's carry on to the next word.
Yeah. What is the next word?
Very.
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 Can you give me a synonym?
To show the degree, right?
Yeah, to show degree of something.
Degree of something.
Can you give me a synonym?
Extremely. I like to use that one.
Extremely.
Extremely.
Like, I'm extremely unhappy with your test scores?
I'm quite satisfied with my test scores.
But I'm not happy with yours. I'm extremely unhappy.
But I'm extremely happy with my... Okay.
All right. Another synonym for very is really.
Really.
This is really common.
This is really common.
Yeah, I just said really common.
We just said that.
Yeah, it's really... The really is a very common word to use. So you should use really instead of very. Another word is called immensely.
Oh, we didn't use it.
I don't think I've ever heard someone use it in my life. Yeah,
Immensely.
Like immensely. Immensely is like, I immensely want to travel to Italy. I immensely
eager to do something.
Yeah, you're very, very eager. You immensely want to do something. Like, I immensely effed up my life. That's like, I screwed up my life right now. I'm in a very bad situation. So
I wish we could hear these comments on our podcasts.
Yeah,
from our audience.
I really do wish you guys would say this sentence that if you want to say it, I'm not pressuring you to say it, but you could say,
force you guys to say that.
I was immensely impressed with your podcast.
对，这个 immensely 就是 very， 对吧
？Yeah，
就是这句话的意思就是，欧代和睦特别希望大家能够给出我们这样的评论，就是我们非常喜欢，或者是对你们的 podcast 印象非常的深刻。Give us a like.
Give us a like, yeah, an immense like. All right, let's move on to the next one, the last one for today. Big. What synonyms can we use for big? We have large, we have huge, we have gigantic, we have giant. We have a lot of synonyms for big. Today we're going to focus on three. The first one,
large. That is
a large meal.
Large meal.
Like what I ate today was a large meal. It was a decent
how
meal.
To balance? I mean, how to measure?
How to measure?
It's a large meal or not?
If you can't finish it, that's a large meal. If it's like that, that's my rule. If you can't finish it, it's a large meal.
I think if you order 3 dishes or more than 3 dishes for yourself, maybe it's a large meal.
That's selfish. That's stupid. That's not large. That's just stupid.
Okay, let's move on.
Yeah, so large was one of the synonyms for big. Another synonym for big is huge.
What a huge house.
Yeah, that's, if you guys know who Donald Trump is, he loves to say huge. If you guys listen to any of his interviews, he would say huge at least 100 times. At least. Not at least 100 times, but he would say it a lot. He would say huge. I don't know how to do it. Huge. We're gonna build a huge wall. I don't know how to do a Donald Trump impression.
好，所以我们尽量想用 big 的时候，我们就可以用 huge 来代替。
Yeah. Another one is gigantic.
Exactly,
gigantic. I have a gigantic problem.
What's your gigantic problem?
I'm always sick. Well, today I had...
对，总是生病。
Well,
要不就是感冒，要不就是食物中毒。
But I love you guys, so I come to work and give you this because I love you.
就是他虽然就是身体很虚，但是还是坚持要过来录节目，因为他非常喜欢大家。
Yeah. So, guys, today we gave you synonyms. Why did we give you the synonyms? It's because
we want you to use them.
Exactly, to stop using common words and to make your English much more, accessible. Like a week before we taught you how to use some phrases that were like to make your English sound much more accessible and much more bigger or huge or extremely good than it is. So just use these. I promise you, you would get used to them and you would love these words. And I really thank you guys for listening.
Hello, welcome to Morning English. 早安英文呢是一个为大家免费提供英语教学的频道，每天都会更新。如果你想获得关于英语听说读写的内容，我们都会在这个频道更新。我们的目标是帮助全球的华人学好英语。如果你觉得还不错的话，记得给我们订阅哦。另外，点开小铃铛，这样的话就不会错过其他任何学习视频啦。对了，如果你想获取本节课的完整版笔记，在视频简介或者评论区领取哦。你也可以给这个视频点赞，点赞就相当于自动保存啦。
All right.
我是木木，
我是欧代，
我们下期见，
再见。